Hello everyone, my name is Chris Sims. Welcome to another draft class recap video. Today we're going to be doing the Dallas Cowboys. We finally got to the D section. This is the farthest I've made it in the 2 years that I've been doing this. Last year I crapped out around the Bears. We've made it to Dallas. Oh hell yeah. Alright, so draft class recap, Dallas Cowboys. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's good. This might be a contender for one of the best draft classes of the year. You got to hand it to Jerry Jones. I mean, we all panicked when we heard the rumors where he was going to isolate himself, and he had instructed the people around him not to bother him. Don't call me. Leave me alone. I'm doing the draft. I am a billionaire. I'm on my boat, and he did okay. I'm impressed. This is my shocked face. Anyway, so of course we got to begin round one, pick 17. CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. This is a gift. This is an absolute gift. CeeDee Lamb has top 10 skill, top 10 potential. He should have went in the top 15. It is a crime that he made it past Denver. And Philadelphia is probably very upset that he didn't fall just a little bit further for them to trade up and make a move. But I think they're pretty happy with Jalen Reagor. So CeeDee Lamb is absolutely going to have an immediate impact this season, because you look at the dynamic of the team makeup already. You've got Amari Cooper drawing serious attention from defenses. You have Michael Gallup, who had one of the quieter 1,000-yard seasons last year. And then, of course, you've got Ezekiel Elliott, which every defense has to account for. So CeeDee Lamb has a chance to be Rookie of the Year. And I know that's a bold statement saying that right now. We're nowhere near the season even beginning, but it couldn't have been a better situation for him to land in. I'm very excited for him. All right, moving on. Round 2, pick 51, Trayvon Diggs, corner from Alabama. This is a good pick, and, of course, everybody kind of figured that they were going to be going with the secondary after the departure of Byron Jones. They weren't able to bring in Earl Thomas last year, but they did wind up with HaHa Clinton-Dix, best name in sports. So, yeah, it was kind of a foregone conclusion that corner was going to be on the docket for the Dallas Cowboys in this draft, and they get a solid day 2 prospect in Trayvon Diggs. He's absolutely what you would call battle-tested, having come from Alabama, given the experience he's going to bring with him from the college football playoffs and the championship games that he's been in. All right, moving on to round 3, pick 82, Neville Gallimore, defensive tackle from Oklahoma. This was a guy that I was kind of excited about, potentially being in Minnesota, but unfortunately he doesn't fit the scheme. He's more of a one-technique nose tackle. Pass rusher, and so he's probably very well going to earn starting reps almost immediately. Moving on, round 4, pick 123, Reggie Robinson II, corner from Tulsa. Probably not a starter right away, but I like his ball skills, and he'll definitely work his way into the starting lineup. And this is a very good depth pick for the second day. Moving on, round 4, 146, Tyler Biadasz? Is that how you say his name? Center, Wisconsin. I have a tough time with this kid's name. It's one of the weird ones, and a year ago I was mispronouncing it completely. Biadasz? I think it's Biadasz. Anyway, I digress. Another quality piece that they needed, their center had recently retired due to medical reasons, so if he doesn't come in and win this job immediately, maybe there's some concern, but, the Wisconsin offensive lineman factory has rarely ever disappointed us in the long tenure of the NFL draft. So he's definitely one to watch out for. Moving on, round 5, pick 179, Bradley Anae, edge rusher from Utah. Does this solve the edge rusher problem in Dallas? Not right away. It could be, he could take some time to develop, but for a 5th round pick, it's not bad. And then, if you don't even look at this last one, you could have packed it up and called it a day and been pretty happy with that draft. But they had one more pick, and they spent it on round 7, 231, Ben DiNucci, quarterback from James Madison. Interesting pick, and the only reason when I was watching this, that name popped up on the ticker, and I was like, oh, I know this one. And it was only because a couple weeks before the draft, or maybe it was 1 week before the draft, I had read a report from WEEI in Boston that the Patriots were scouting this guy. So I was like, that's interesting. The Patriots don't have Tom Brady anymore, and they probably fancy themselves quarterback experts, having gotten Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Jacoby Brissett out of the draft, and they're really high on Jarrett Stidham this year. So this guy being scouted by the Patriots drew my attention. And then for the Dallas Cowboys to get him in round 7 at 231 when he was likely headed for undrafted free agency kind of spoke volumes. So, does he have a chance to make the roster? Sure. They have that one backup that they really like, whose name escapes me at this moment. But, I don't know, just something interesting to watch heading into the season. Ben DiNucci, see where he lands. So that is the Dallas Cowboys 2020 NFL Draft. Look, all joking aside, this is a really good job, and I'm very impressed by Jerry Jones. Like, I give him a lot of crap for just being this complete narcissist weirdo. That's my opinion. I'm sorry if I offend anybody with that. But half the time I don't know if he knows what he's doing, but today he proved me wrong. The guy knows what he's doing, at least for this draft. This is good. I'm very excited to see this team play this year. Very excited for the offense, the potential for Dak Prescott to really show us what he's made of, given the weapons that he now has. CeeDee Lamb feels like a whole new deal. The only criticism is, you didn't really upgrade your tight end position, but it wasn't a good draft for tight end, so I give him a pass for that. All right, that's going to do it for the draft class recap for the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.